doing this video because I'm tired of being lied to, and I'm tired of people doing stuff, to hurt my family and set us back and keep us financially captive. Again, MDHHS Setting has done something to keep us financially captive. Again, it's more than one time that they've done one thing or another, or took away a program from me, or denied it arbitrarily. And I'm sick of it, all the way from the Jareds and Christies and Johns and Oates and Stanleys, and that's all I can think of offhand, who've done stuff to harm my family. All of this talk about SDA, yeah, get your disability stuff going, apply to the VA and SSI and SSA, see what which ones where the ball stays and where it sticks, see what goes. And you have state disability assistance too, so I need you to fill out this paperwork. And I questioned the current worker. I said, some of this stuff says SDA, some says PATH. I mean, which program? He's like, oh yeah, it's all just fill it out and hand it in. Some of it I did. Some of it he wanted me to give a power of attorney for my disability benefits, that it would they would be my third party payee. I'm like, I'm not going to sign that. And so they could recoup benefits. I'm like, I'll give you a promissory note. Yeah, I believe in a debt that is legitimately mine, and we have a contract. Yes. He didn't say anything. But now when I handed in the stuff for my, I'm 20% now with the VA, and and all of my research says that you can have unearned income as long as you don't go over your family amount for the month, which is the yearly federal poverty guidelines for your size family divided by 12. I mean, that's as far as I can understand there. And this guy claims if you're donating blood, or not, if you're donating plasma, that it's not held against you. You don't have to report it. What's another thing he said? I think he said mowing lawns. You don't have to report it. I'm like, yeah, you do. You got to report everything. Anyway, so they took away almost all of our cash. So between the VA disability and our $75 cash every 2 weeks, we're exactly the same place. We haven't moved anywhere financially. Same exact place. He didn't put me on SDA. He didn't do anything with that. He lied. And he's been lying for over a year. And now that I'm looking at him, there's other things he's lied about too. He's just waiting for his chance to screw us over. That's the way I look at it now. He said he's a person of faith, but a person of faith is not going to lie about something like that. So that's two examples of him being deceptive person. And the liar is an abomination unto the Lord. And I say it, and I say it again. A lying tongue is an abomination unto the Lord, and he will not hold back his vengeance upon those who do things that are an abomination in his sight. A lying tongue is an abomination unto the Lord. So more things happen, and I can take quite a bit, but things keep happening to my daughter again and again and again, because we can't move, because we don't have money to change our situation. It happens again and again and again. They didn't even give me enough time to get a business going. Nothing. you know. And I think now I don't really care anymore to say people's names, Jared Bell, John McNaughton, Christy David, Michaela or Michelle Stanley, and something Oates. I don't even know the guy's name. I have not met with one single person. And I'm sure there's one. Oh, there's a Rodriguez, Miss Rodriguez. I don't know her name. Oh, no, it was Gutierrez. Either Rodriguez or maybe both. Way, way back in the day. I have not met with the social worker besides Stanley in 7 years. They refuse to meet. But stuff keeps happening to my family. Oh, yep, you can't get the car program because, yeah, we understand you want to bring your business back, but you're not earning any income right now, so we can't qualify you to get the car program. Yeah, because I need a car for the business. And, I need some kind of, financial help. Yeah, I have a car now, and I paid, what it needs out of my pocket between the dealer and I, out of my pocket. But it's not it's not really enough to get going. And he says, "Oh, why don't you deliver groceries?" Delivering groceries is an all-day thing. You don't make much money, and I'm not going to take tips from my elders or from people who are disabled or people who are on some kind of assistance, because that's the kind of people who do shipped and get their groceries, is people having a hard time. Yeah, not a very classy guy. And his fake empathy, I'm so sick of fake empathy from people at social services. I would say at least half of that staff should not be social workers. They are bad people. And then some of the interns that are going there on their practicum, they are bad people too. I've seen people, CPS interns and MDHHS interns, regular benefits interns. They are horrible people, which really makes me come to the point that I think there's only a rare social worker that's called to help people. I think that many people do go into it because they like the feeling of power, somebody helpless, and they're the ones who have them in their hands. That's a feeling of great power to someone that doesn't have power from Jesus Christ, doesn't have power inside because they know their destiny. They know right and wrong. They know what direction they'll go. The Holy Spirit has empowered them. God has empowered them if they're not a Christian. They're doing the right thing. They may not know Christ, but they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to be a better person, improve, make the world better. They don't have that. None of it. They're empty. So by appearing to look, magnanimous and pragmatic and helpful, it makes the world think they are what they're not. So now when I hear people say, "Oh, I'm a social worker, MDHHS, or maybe a nonprofit," most of the time I just roll my eyes. Sometimes you find good people who are involved, like Catholic Family Services, like some of the churches, uh, the diocese. Sometimes you find good social workers there. Sometimes, but they took everything away. So now, and he actually shamed me. He said, "Oh, you got a lump sum, right, from the VA?" "Yeah." "Would you spend it all?" I'm like, "Well, we bought a car. We had to, pay for some of those needs towards the car, and it's probably FedEx." So that's that. Saginaw MDHHS. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Check. Somebody's at the door. So MDHHS really did us wrong again.